Hi guys, my name is Prince 80 and today we are going to learn how to extract the data from notepad, and I'm assuming it's been tab delimited values exist in on a notepad file. I'll just show you how the data has been kept on the notepad and how we can just import the data into Excel. Okay, I'm just showing it to you. Like I do have a path for the same. So okay, so this is tab delimited file. Like I do have a data like in this way. Fine, so these are the tab delimited values in notepad files, and I just want to import that data into my Excel sheet. I want this data would be pasted over here. So on a daily basis, like I usually get the data in notepad files and I have to just import that data and paste it into Excel sheet. So how we can automate this process? Okay, so for that I'm just writing a small macro, and okay, so I'm just pressing Alt F11, going into VBA editor, inserting module over here. So over here I'm just going to write my VBA code, like it's a sub procedure import data from notepad, whatever it is. Okay, so first of all I have to do some certain steps. Like first of all I have to browse the file. Fine. Okay, so mean to say where the file is been kept. After browsing I need to open that file. Okay, so open, and after that capture the data from there, and after that paste it over there. So these are the four main steps, and fifth one would be that files need to be close, I mean the tab delimited file. Fine, so these are 5 steps. So let's see how it's been covered through macro. So okay, so first of all I need to browse a file. So for that I need a file dialog box. Okay, so how it could be possible? So like I'm using with operator, so just because I do have to do some other things as well with that file dialogs, like application dot file dialogs. Okay, so I have to open a file. Okay, so I'm just pasting and with okay, sorry, so and with. Okay, so with file dialog box I want only one file should be selected. So if I have to select multiple files, so I can make it true, or if it's a 1 then I can make it false, so that I can't be able to use multiple file. Okay, so apart from that I want my title should be there. Title, like I want please select the required text file or tab delimited file or whatever it is. Okay, and after that I want a filter index as well, I mean filters as well, means I would be able to see only and only text files, like filter dot clear. Firstly every filter should be clear, and after that I'm adding filters dot add. Okay, so over here I have to add a filter which will indicate me that I would able to select only and only text file. So for that I need, means the description should have to be there. Okay, so for that I'll just mention is equals to text files or whatever it is, I mean it's up to you, whatever you want to write over here. So this will be the description, and after that what kinds of file I want to show over there, like it should be star.txt, again star.xls, or whatever, HTML or whatever the files you want to show over there. So for me as of now I'm just showing txt file. Okay, so filter is been added over there and just want to show. Okay, so let's see how it's been working over there, the only this portion. Okay, so I'm just running this code like by pressing F8. Okay, and okay, so if you see over here, this is a title. Please select the required text file, and like I have to view like I'm viewing on desktop. So on a desktop I would be able to view only and only text files, even though on my desktop text files are also there, XLS files is also there, that access file or oracles file is also there, but it's showing as of now only and only text file. And this is the description which I have given over there, text files. Fine, so like I'm just opening text file, even though I can open it from here, or I do have path as well, like okay, so I'm just typing path over there, click to open. So, and this is a file which I have just shown it to you. Okay, so I'm just selecting this, browsing and open. So as of now nothing is been opened so far. See, just because I haven't used any programming to open my workbook, even though I pressed open over there, but nothing has been shown to me. Okay, so my next step is like browse has been over. Second step is I need to open that file. So like whatever the file I have selected, so then dot selected item, whatever the item I have selected. So I have selected only one item, and I want their path should be put into a variable like xx would be a variable, like the path would be of string type. So I'm taking dim xx as string. So xx will store the path of this particular file, and after that I need to open this file. Okay, so I'm opening. So for that I do have a code like workbooks dot open. Which file to open? xx contain my full path, so file will be open in XLS format, even though this file would be a tab delimited, but the same file would be open in Excel. Okay, so after that it will open the file, and our third step would be the capture the data. So like I'm saying, whatever the data would come on Excel sheet, like it would become on active sheet dot range a1 dot current region dot copy. Fine, so whatever the data would come over there, range a1 and current region would be copy, and I want it should be pasted over here. So I want it should be pasted on this workbook by the sheet Prince1. Okay, so even though I can mention the same thing over here, destination would be this workbook dot sheets. Which sheet? It's on a Prince1 sheet, Prince1 dot where it should be on range, let's suppose a6. Okay, so it will copy the data from there and paste it over here. Fine, so this would be done, and after that I need to close that file. Fine, so I want active sheet dot close, and I don't want any save, active workbook dot close, and save changes would be false. It means I don't want any changes would be there. Fine, so let's see how it's been working. I think it has to be work. Let's see. So I can do one more thing over here. If any error is there, okay, so I'm mentioning, so error handling prospect as well. On error, go to handler. Fine. So handler would be a label, handler would be there, and exits up. Fine. Okay, so let's see. So I'm pressing F8, 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 show. So which file? Tab delimited. Fine. Okay. See, nothing is been opened so far. Oh sorry, it's been opened and it's been executed as well. See, the data has been pasted over there. Okay, so it's done automatically. So let's see once again. I'm just deleting this thing. I'm stopping it over there so that it would not execute at once. So I'm making breakpoint over here. Fine. So let's see once again. Okay, so F8, 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 show. This is a file. See over here, this tab delimit file .txt. It's showing, oh, even though in Excel format, but it's a tab delimiter file. It is a text file. Okay, so I want all the data should be copied. A1, sorry, I'm just making tab delimit again. Okay, so I want the current region of A1, so mean to say from this points to this point, this data should be copied and it would be pasted on my this workbook mean to say my original file, where I am just mentioning, where I am just writing my macros. I have to paste this data and in that particular workbook on sheet prints 1 and on range A6. So it would be pasted over there. Okay, so it would be pasted over here. Fine. So if I'll just execute this command, so I'm just executing by pressing F8. Oops, just because it has captured A1.current region. At that time my file was that text file, so I'm just deleting this thing once again. So at that time I would be over here. Oh sorry, I would be over there. Fine. So I'm just again reaching over there and reinitiating this file, reinitiating this statement. Done. And closing this without change. See, this data has been pasted over there. Fine. So in many cases we'll get the file, we usually get the file in tab delimited form, or in some instances we'll get the file that are not tab delimited, but it's delimited by comma, mean to say comma separated values are there. So like I'm just showing it to you how it looks like and how we can treat those files. Like I do have these kinds of file. I have the same data, but this data is been comma separated. Okay, so like 1 1 1 comma comma comma, mean to say ki, after each and every value we do have a comma, and the same format, like this is the same data which I have been seen over there, and now I want that comma separated value would be pasted over here on A6 on prints 2 sheet. Okay, so let's write a separate macro for the same, and I'm stopping this one. Okay, so I'm just copying the same macro. I think only a small changes are there. Okay, I'm just making it 1 so that the name could be changed. Okay, fine. So till workbook open, till over there it will be remain same, but after that I want the data would be delimited. So mean to say what I have to do there, like if my workbooks get open, then range A1 dot current region. Okay, so I'm taking from there. Okay, so I'm coming over there, and this data current region dot text to column text to columns. Okay, I'm doing one more thing so that you would easily identify. Okay, so range a1 dot text to column. Destination, where would be the destination? So destination would be on a1 itself, or if you want to make it the destination should become elsewhere, so you can mention the same thing as over there. So, but I want it should be on range a1 in that particular file, in that text file. Okay, so after that this would be the destination and comma data type. What will be the data type? So if you see over here, like I do have this value. So let's understand what are these steps. I means what is delimitation, what is comma, what is semicolon, or what is this? Okay, so if you see there, so this is a data type. Data type mean to say ki how I can delimit this thing. It is being delimited through comma, tab, or any other characters, or if we do have a fixed width where we have to delimit. So these are delimits, two things. Like after that, delimiters are like tabs, semicolons, comma, space, or if there's something other, then we'll click to other. Treat consecutive delimiters as one. So I means if there's a consecutive delimiters, like consecutive tabs are there, consecutive semicolons are there, so we'll treat it as a one. Okay, so text qualifier, what is text qualifier, and next thing is what will be the destination, and so on. So these are the component which we'll use in our macro. Okay, so like what will be the, sorry, I think it's been hang for a bit to column. Okay, so destination would be range a1. Okay, so data type would be delimited, and after that text qualifier, text qualifier would be equals to double quote, and I don't want consecutive delimiter, I don't want tabs, semicolons, it would be comma. So comma would be is equals to true. Fine, so it will just capture the data and destination on a1, and after that I want the same data should be get copied. Sorry, same data should get copied and destination would be same. Okay, mean to say the only this line gets added. So let's see whether it's been working or not. Okay, I'm resuming by pressing F8. So showing it, yes, so spaces, tabs would be there. I think I've done a bit mistake, it should be on page 2. Fine, so running it once again. Okay, so pressing F8, space, file, and see. After that I can make it call out of it, or I can even I can mention this thing in my codings, like I can mention this thing over here. So range a6 dot current region or columns gets out of it, or whatever, current region dot columns dot out of it. So no need to fit address as well. So I hope you have understand this thing and you have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching.